This is CBC Compass.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight on Compass. PEI announced some pretty big changes to its reopening plan today. Those changes will allow people to visit friends and family here a little sooner than anticipated and allow people to come to the island for a holiday sooner as well. Wayne Thibodeau joins us now live with more details on this. So Wayne, lots announced in that today. What is changing for those who want to come to Prince Edward Island?
Well, Premier Dennis King and Chief of Public Health, Dr. Heather Morrison, along with Marion Dowling, our Chief of Nursing, announced a new plan today for reopening the borders, and you might want to get your calendar to go over some of these dates. Atlantic Canadians with at least one dose of vaccine will be able to visit PEI on June 23rd. Now, in the original plan announced at the end of May, that date was June 27th, so we moved that up by 4 days. The province is calling it a soft open. This will only apply for people applying under current travel streams, but they will be able to visit the island without self-isolating. Now, the province will still open for other visitors starting on June 27th, and vaccinated island residents will not have to self-isolate if they travel in Atlantic Canada, also as of June 27th. And there's one other date you should circle on your calendar, and that is July 28th. That's when fully vaccinated visitors from the rest of Canada can come to the island. Dr. Heather Morrison says the province is proceeding with caution.
COVID-19 has been challenging for everyone. As much as we looked forward with anticipation to the time when public health measures would ease, when we could travel more freely, and when we could reconnect with family and friends in other parts of Canada and elsewhere, now that time is finally here, and we are still learning. This phase presents new challenges. Like everything else with COVID-19, moving through the steps in the reopening plan is about balance.
So, Louise, we should note that anyone traveling to PEI or islanders who want to travel off the island will have to apply for something called a PEI pass to get here.
All right, so that leads into my next question, of course, and what exactly is a PEI pass and what does that give you?
Yeah, well, basically it's a declaration now which they are saying should speed up the process at the borders, whether that's Borden or Wood Islands or at the airport. Now, you can apply for this starting on Thursday, and you'll do that online. Now, you'll need your vaccination record as well as proof of residency. Now, for the pass to be issued, you must have received your vaccine 21 days before you make that application if you're 15 and over. Now, if you happen to be between the ages of 12 and 15, you can get that vaccination record or that PEI pass right away. Now, islanders who wish to travel without self-isolating when they return will also be required to have that PEI pass. Now, Dr. Morrison says for rotational workers, including truck drivers who are registered with the province, they will get that pass automatically sent to them. Now, for those on July 28th who are from outside Atlantic Canada, they will also have to apply for this PEI pass to come to the island. Dr. Morrison says if you arrive on the island without the pass, you can expect delays or may even be turned around at the border. And Louise, as we know, we learned just recently, you'll still have to pay the bridge toll, even if you do get turned around.
And I think you can start applying on this Thursday.
Thursday.
Right, but they're saying if you're not traveling before July 1st, wait, because they expect it to be a busy website.
There's going to be a lot of people applying in a short period of time. Exactly. So if you don't have to apply right away, just wait a few days to allow those people who want to get here right away to get their application in.
And this is a lot of changes, Wayne, that we heard about today from the old plan. So what prompted all of this?
Yeah, some big changes, as you say, in the original plan. And what that is all stemming from is the fact that we're getting more vaccines, a lot more vaccines coming into the province, both from Moderna and from Pfizer. Now, health officials also noted that one of the other reasons why we're able to move up this plan is because of a significant decrease in the number of COVID-19 cases across Canada, something that Dr. Morrison called remarkable. Now, we should note, though, that the July 28 date for visitors to come to PEI from the rest of Canada is still well behind the other provinces. Premier King says that's the closest date they could come up with, given the fact that we have a limited capacity in our healthcare system. Here's Dennis King from earlier today.
We have been the most consistent province from the very beginning with this and how we've been dealing with the pandemic, measuring the caution needed with the reopening. We haven't been able to get to a regional alignment this year. I think Obviously, a couple of provinces feel more comfortable than we do to go faster.
And New Brunswick and Newfoundland and Labrador, well, they'll welcome visitors from across Canada on July 1st, Louise.
All right, thank you for all of that, Wayne. Appreciate it. That's Wayne Thibodeau live in studio tonight.